Declutter. Yeah, declutter. Hi beauties, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, y'all. I'm so excited because today we're getting into another declutter, honey. Okay, y'all, I've been really needing to touch this foundation drawer for a minute because it's actually getting overwhelming. I can't fit literally not one more thing into the drawer. It's ridiculous. And to be honest, I don't even really go in with foundations like that anymore. More than anything, I love using a skin tint nowadays just because, like, the skin is getting more mature, honey. The creases, the crevices, they like to show through in a thick foundation. Anyways, I thought it would be fun to get into this declutter today. I've been wanting to do this for a minute, honestly, and my sister's been like, girl, when are you gonna do the declutter? I need a new foundation. Come on now, chop chop. Anyways, before we jump into this declutter today, if you haven't already, make sure that you press that subscribe button and that post notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video, baby. Also, if you haven't already and you're really into makeup tutorials, shopping videos, good things like that, you can check out my Instagram and TikTok. They are linked down below for y'all. Now, this is what we're working with. Don't even judge me right now. I cannot handle it, okay? I'm judging myself. But yes, this is what we're working with today. I am gonna be trying to do a good job. I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't even touched some of these foundations in a very long time. So y'all hold me accountable today. I need to get rid of this shit, okay? And this is definitely organized different from the last time we've done a foundation declutter. I actually decided to put a lot of my face painting foundations and things like that in here as well. So a lot of the stuff in the back is a bunch of like cream face paints, Mayron face paints, everything like that. I do need to get rid of some of those as well because some of them are just diabolically freaking old and I need to throw them away. So yeah, let's get to freaking work, y'all. Now I'm gonna start right over here just with my skin tints, the ones that I reach for the most. It looks like I literally have so many backups of this Milk Hydro Grip skin tint. I actually really love this formula. I don't go in with it as much. Like when I first got it, I was going in with it like every single day, but I have not reached for it much during the winter. Honestly, this is probably the time now that I should be freaking reaching for it because my skin has been the Sahara Desert. Let me just say, this winter has been taking my skin out, especially on my hands. The past couple of weeks, it looks a lot better, but all of my knuckles on this hand were so dry and flaky. It was disgusting. No matter how much lotion I used, it was not working. That's besides the point. I literally do not need all of these backups, literally, because I still have, I think, 2 of them open up here. So I'm going to keep literally one of these backups and I'm just going to keep it in the 3 because I believe this is the shade that I go in with. I can't really put foundations and stuff like that in the giveaway pile just because whoever wins it, I don't know, like, obviously what shade they will be. But I'm going to see if, like, my aunt or maybe, like, my sister want to try these out for themselves. And I already know I'm probably going to have to clean the bottom of this drawer just like everything else. So I'm going to go ahead and just take everything out of it. Next, we have my Smashbox Halo Glow. Love this stuff. I've actually been using it non-stop lately. This is, besides, like, my Haus Labs foundation, and I've been using this Milani one a lot recently. This is the one that I go for the most. This is my absolute favorite skin tint. It is just so freaking pretty. I will say, I think this Fair Light is getting a little too light for me. I don't know why. It's just looking really light, so maybe I need to try a different shade, but I will be keeping these. This one literally only has a few drops left. I've been trying to use it up, so I'm excited about that. You know what? I have so much makeup and I rotate so much makeup because I want to use as much as I can of what I have in my collection that it's rarely that I actually empty a product like this, especially like something like a foundation, because y'all see this, right? I'm gonna go ahead and keep these because obviously I love these. Okay, we have this one here. I actually got this at Five Below. It's their Lazy Sundays Perfect Complexion Hydrating Skin Tint. I honestly really loved this. The only thing I don't love about it is that it's actually freaking orange. It's like super freaking orange too. When you blend it into the skin, it looks a little bit better, but it's orange, baby, nonetheless. So I have not been reaching for it. I will say, if they have the lighter shade, I would pick it up for myself just because it is actually pretty, and I believe it's only like $5, so definitely worth it. Definitely getting rid of that. I will obviously be keeping my Milk Hydro Grip gel tint. Okay, I actually have not used this yet with the new gel concealer. I'm very curious about that. I'm gonna have to use that combo this week actually. We'll be keeping this and then also this Merit one. I actually really love this one. I will say, I think this is like my second favorite next to my Smashbox Halo Glow. Like, this is just really pretty finish. I use this a lot in the fall time last year, and I really loved it, especially with their priming oil and their priming moisturizer. It's just a gorgeous combo, so I will be keeping this. Now I'm already seeing a lot that I can go ahead and get rid of, like these two Believe ones. I don't even think these are around anymore. I got these on clearance a long time ago. The packaging is absolutely disgusting. Okay, this was from like the clearance sticker. Oh my god. These are just really old though. I did love them when I was using them, but they're really old, so I need to go ahead and throw them away. And then this CoverGirl one, this is the Clean Fresh Skin Milk. I only used this like once or twice, and to be honest, I liked it at first, but then I wore it out a couple times and it was not my favorite, so I'm gonna go ahead and let go of this as well. I have another one of those Believe ones that I can throw out. I also have another one of the Milk Gel Tints. This one is in the shade 2 though. I am gonna keep this one for now as well, especially if I need to mix the two. Okay, I also have a bunch of these It ones. They're not skin tints. I just have these over here because of the packaging. I have a couple of the Natural Matte with SPF 40. To be honest, you know I'm not going in with a matte foundation. Not over here, baby. Not with my dry ass. Okay, so these are gonna go ahead and go. I also have two of the Nude Glows here. I know this formula is so pretty, and I've heard and seen so many good reviews on it. And to be honest, It foundation, like, I don't remember what the original one was. Maybe it was just called the CC cream or something like that, but that was my favorite back in like high school time. So I just know that I would probably really love these, especially because they're glowy, but these are not my freaking shades. For some reason, every single time I get a PR package from it's never my freaking shade, and I don't know if I do like my quizzes wrong or what, but I suck at picking my foundation shade anyways. Let's be freaking for real. I just know that both of these are going to be not my shade. One is light and one is light medium, but they both look very tan, so I'm gonna go ahead and let these go as well, even though I'm sad about it. Oh, I just found this Milk one back here, y'all. This is a throwback. This is a freaking throwback. I believe I got this at like TJ Maxx a while back. This is the Sunshine Skin Tint. This is really freaking old. I will go ahead and throw this away just because I know it's freaking expired and crusty dusty, but I actually really loved this. If you can't tell, I used a lot of this product up. This was actually like one of the first skin tints that I ever actually fell in love with, because I was always a full coverage foundation kind of girl, but this skin tint actually made me love skin tints. I wonder if they actually still sell this, because I would definitely repurchase. This is a really pretty finish. Oh, I just realized that I also have a couple of these in the back. This is the SPF 50. Honestly, I kind of want to keep this just because it has SPF in it, and I want to try it out maybe like this summertime. I do believe that this is my shade too. This is Fair Beige. Oh yeah, that looks like it wouldn't be that bad of a match, so I'm actually going to keep that one and get some use out of it, because why not? This one I already know is going to be a 2tan, so it can go. I have these here from CoverGirl too. I feel like I have not given these much love at all. This is the Simply Aegis Skin Perfector Essence. I think I've used this like once, maybe twice. I feel like the shade that I need is this one right here. It's 1C, and then I also wait. No, it's 10. I have 10, 25, and 20. I kind of do want to give these a little bit more love. I feel like I'm going to be in between these two shades though, so I might have to mix them up. I'm going to keep these two for now and get rid of this one. Now let's get into the foundations. Actually, some of these might actually be skin tints too, like these right here. That might actually be the only one though. I don't know. There might be other skin tints in here, but let's get into this. I have these three here from Benefit Cosmetics. This is actually their Professional foundation. To be honest, I wanted to love it, but I did not love it like at all. It was a little bit too dry for me. I normally don't really like the Professional primer either, which a lot of people do, but it's not my favorite either because I feel like it makes me look really dry. Either way, I feel like my aunt might really love this foundation, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these aside for her. I also have these Milani Conceal Plus Perfect Blur Out Skin Tint Sticks. I actually have been really reconnecting and loving these lately. I haven't used them in a minute until a couple weeks ago, and then I used them like a few days in a row, and I was like, damn, I forgot how much I love these. I do not go in with the shade 05 though, so I'm gonna get rid of this one and keep these two shades because I like mixing these. I also have some more stick foundations here from Thread. This is the Thread Face It Complexion Stick. I have only used these a couple times, and the reason is because I do feel like these are a little too to drying for me as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these two. I have the shades Fair Light and Light Cool here. I also really need to get rid of these hard candy, can I speak today? These hard candy Glamouflage full coverage foundations. I really loved these back in the day, especially when my skin was a little bit oilier. Either way though, these are definitely freaking expired. I've had these for probably, I can't even tell you, probably like 5 years. Like, I don't know why I continue to keep them, because I just don't ever reach for them anymore. These can go ahead and go. I don't even know if they actually sell this formula anymore. I know I will be keeping this Giorgio Armani one, this Luminous Silk. This is the not the newer, what am I trying to say, the newer formula. This is the older formula, but this one is not even that old. I probably have this one, it's obviously probably expired from what the bottle says, but I probably only have this one for like a year. I definitely want to get more use out of this, because this formula is freaking beautiful, and I understand why so many people love it. It's so good. I have a couple here from L'Oreal. This is the Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation. I feel like I've used this maybe once, maybe twice. I can't even really remember how I feel about it, to be honest. This one is 412, and I can't even tell you what shade this is. To be honest, I kind of want to keep it just to see how I actually feel about it, because I don't even remember, to be honest, like at all. I feel like these might be the same shade. I can't really tell. I'm gonna keep both of them for now, because I don't even know, y'all. I don't even know. I also have a couple of Conceal Plus Perfect foundations from Milani. These are freaking old though. As you can tell, this one is even the freaking old packaging. Look how crusty dusty that is. Girl, I need to throw this away. I actually would love to repurchase this, because this was one of my favorite freaking foundations at one time. I have not used it in actual years though, so I'm very curious about it. I'm actually gonna have to go pick up my shade. Actually, no, I'm not. I have way too many foundations I need to finish first. Anyways, this is something that I would definitely repurchase. This is something that I used all throughout high school into being grown. Like, literally, one of my ride or dies. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these, though, because they are definitely expired. I have a whole bunch of these Makeup by Mario foundations, but some of them are, like, the newer formula. I think it's, like, supposed to be a... what am I trying to say? A glowy formula. And then some of them are the older formula. I gotta figure out which one are the newer and which one's the older. Because at one point I really did love this foundation. I have not reached for it in a freaking minute though. I believe these are the newer formula. It's a natural finish foundation. I have the shade 3.5C, 2N, and 3W here. I do feel like these shades are not for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these two right here, and I'm gonna keep this one for now because I did like the finish of this. And then these are the older ones. They are getting pretty freaking old. I can already see like they're starting to separate a little bit in the bottle. This one is the shade that I used the most. This one is the shade 2N. I'm gonna keep one other shade just for like summertime and good things like that if I have a little bit of a tan. This one is shade, no, should I keep that one or this one? I'm going to keep this one. This one is 4.5 in. I'm going to keep these two for now and get rid of these two. Other two, that was like my ride or freaking die. And I will definitely repurchase these one day because I absolutely love this foundation. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. Literally my holy grail in high school, just like the Milani. I would go back and forth between this one and the Milani. Such a good drugstore foundation. So freaking affordable. Love, love, love these. These are unfortunately expired, so I am going to go ahead and let them go. I think I am going to go ahead and keep this Smashbox one. This one is the Always On foundation. This one is not like the Halo Glow at all. This one is actually like thick. It's a very full coverage foundation. I remember not hating it. I'm not really one, like I said, to go in with a full coverage foundation anymore, but I am kind of curious about this because I don't really remember how I feel about it, so I'm going to keep it for now. I have this Givenchy one right here. This one is very matte and it is very cakey, and to be honest, I tried to love it just because of how expensive it is, and I just did not really care for it, so I'm going to go ahead and let this one go. Also, the shade shade match was absolutely horrible. Terrible. This one was like so yellow on me. I have my Believe Beauty. This one was like one of my absolute favorites too a few years back. This is the Skin Finish foundation. Unfortunately, I can't really find Believe Beauty in store anymore. I used to get it at Dollar General, and now my Dollar General does not carry Believe Beauty. I feel like this foundation is expired, but I love it too damn much to actually let it go because it looks like such a full bottle. I feel like I'm going to keep this one around a little bit longer. I actually want to go back to using this and see if I still like love it as much as I used to like 3 or 4 years ago. My holy grails. This is probably like the only full coverage-ish foundation that I still go in with. This is the Haus Labs Triclone foundation. It's not really a full coverage, like it's more of a buildable one, but in my opinion, for something that's supposed to be like medium to buildable coverage, the coverage on this is absolutely beautiful. I love the way that it covers up my redness. It's just such a flawless finish without feeling like super cakey or even looking cakey. I do have 3 different shades here, and I will be keeping all 3 of them. Okay, this one is like the oldest bottle that I have. I feel like it matches me the most right now. It's fair neutral, but this one is a little bit light. I really want to find my absolute perfect shade. They do have a pretty good quiz online, so maybe I'll go back and take it again. But I originally got hooked up with this one like a few years ago, and then I felt like I needed a different one for the summertime, and I got these 2, but I do feel like they're both a little too dark for me as well, even when I have a tan. So I'm not sure. I'm in between shades, but I love this foundation. I have a couple right here from Rem Beauty. This is, I believe it's called the Sweetener foundation. I honestly feel like this foundation is a little bit dry on me, but I did get these on sale at Ulta for I think like $17 a piece. This one is like the white one, or like the creamy one. It's the lightest shade that she has. It's the Fair One In. I actually love having this on hand to mix with other foundations, or even just for like my creative makeup looks, so I will definitely be keeping this one. And honestly, I think I'm going to keep this one too for a little bit longer and just play around with it and see how I really feel about it. Again, this one is Fair 6CN. I feel like the shade match is okay. It's not perfect on my part, but it's better than some of the other ones that I have, so I'm going to keep both of these for now. As you can tell, just like last time, the bottom of the drawer is completely disgusting. I'm going to go ahead and clean that up now because it's driving me nuts. I have a bunch of these little ones right here from Oprah. These are actually getting really freaking old. I want to say they're like probably 4 or 5 years old now, and they are starting to separate and get gross in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and let these go. I have these 2 here from Urban Decay. These are the Face Bomb foundations. I really liked these at first, but now that I'm not really a matte girl or like a full coverage girl, these are actually not my favorite. I feel like they just look way too cakey on me and just a little bit too drying for my skin, so I'm gonna go ahead and let these go as well. I have this baby here from Clinique. This is the Even Better Glow. I believe this is like a skin tint as well, if I'm not mistaken. It's more of like a tint anyways to me because it's not full coverage. This is actually a really pretty one, and I think I'm going to keep it for a little bit longer so I can get some more use out of it. These babies right here. Now, I've been hearing a lot of people say that these are good and stuff like that and using them a lot lately, but I remember trying these when I first got them and I did not really care for them. These are the Makeup Revolution Skin Silk Luminous Serum foundations. I did not really care for this at all when I first tried it, and I cannot remember how long it's been, but it's literally been that long. Literally. I'm actually debating keeping it and retrying it because, like I said, I've been seeing a lot of people say that they actually like it. I'm gonna keep these 2 shades for now, and I'm gonna get rid of F3, and I'm gonna try this out actually like in the next couple of weeks, and if I don't like it, then I'm gonna get rid of it. I have this one here from Decipher. This one is really pretty, but it's just a little bit too matte for me. I don't think it's meant to be matte, but on my skin, baby, it feels matte and it looks a little bit cakey, so I'm gonna go ahead and let this one go. I have more kind of halo bright luminous ones here. This one is the Bright Light from Makeup Revolution. This is a 4-in-1 face glow. This is actually really dark for me and I don't ever reach for it, so I'm gonna go ahead and let it go. And then I also have the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I actually really liked this at first, but I noticed that I was breaking out quite a bit when I was using it, so I kind of just stopped. I just think the actual packaging of this is not very sanitary, so I'm gonna go ahead and let this go. And then this one is a Conceal and Define Full Coverage foundation from Makeup Revolution. It's really old and definitely freaking expired, so it can go as well. Okay, I also have these two here. These are actual mixing foundations from LA Colors, or no, from LA Girl. I have the yellow one and the blue one. I used to have the white one as well, but I used that one all up. I'm gonna keep these because these are really good if you have a foundation that's not the perfect shade and good things like that, or even for like creative makeup looks. I do like using these sometimes to mix them with things like this, so I'm gonna keep these. I have this Danessa Myricks here. This is the Yummy Skin. I don't ever really reach for this because it feels a little bit too dry for me. Now, I have not used it with the Skin Balm yet, and I just got that one not too long ago, and I really like it. So I'm thinking about keeping this and trying it out with a Skin Balm. I really love Danessa Myricks products, so it's hard for me, like when there is complexion products that don't work for me from her, I'm like, okay, I need to find a way to use it because it's just like on everybody it looks so damn good. So I'm gonna keep this one for now. I also have the KVD Good Apple foundation. I do feel like this looks really pretty on my skin, so I am gonna keep this. It has like a dewiness to it. I'm already hitting pan on it. I have not used it in a hot minute though, so I definitely need to use it up some more. Also have this baby from Catkin. The packaging, are you kidding me? The packaging is so freaking perfect. This is one of those cushions foundations, and I have not even used this yet. I honestly don't even know what the shade looks like. Let me look at it. I don't know if this would be my shade, honestly. It might be a little bit too dark. I am kind of curious about this though, and the packaging is so freaking cute. I am gonna keep this for now. This right here is a refill as well. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this for now. Right, I'm gonna rapid fire go through these really quickly because honestly, by next October or whenever I start doing some more creative makeup looks again, I probably really need to buy some new paints because a lot of these are getting really freaking old. I have these here from the Fantasy Makers collection from Wet n Wild. This one is old and almost used up, so I'm gonna go ahead and just let that go. I have a red one here. This one is basically used up as well, so I'm gonna let that go. And then I have a few black ones here too. This one is really old and it looks crusty dusty. This one, ooh, this one's still pretty much full, so I'll keep that one for now. I have a couple of these She Glam sticks. This one is blue, and then this one is like a brown sparkly one. To be honest, I keep keeping these, but I don't ever reach for them, so I'm gonna go ahead and let them go. I also have this right here from Downtown Paris. This is actually an eyeshadow, but I stuck it down here with my paints. It's like a rose gold shade, but this is getting really old as well, so I'm gonna let it go. I have all of my Mayron cream paint sticks. These are the ones that I reach for like the most, more than anything now. I really just enjoy this formula more than anything because it feels like even if you don't set it with powder, it feels like it stays in place really well. So I will be keeping all of these. The white one I need to freaking re-up on so badly. I also have all of my face bases from Indie Beat Cosmetics. I will be getting rid of a few of these just because they are getting low. I have the red and the green one here. I want to keep the that's loud. I want to keep the gold and the silver one for sure. And then I'm gonna get rid of we can go ahead and get rid of the yellow one. I'm gonna get rid of these three for right now just because they are running low and I have not reached for them in a while. When they start running low, I like do not reach for them because I'm like, what if I run out of the shade mid body paint? You know what I mean? But I am gonna keep all of these other shades and use them up some more. And then I have these smaller paint palettes. Most of them are from Wet n Wild. I have a bunch of them from the Fantasy Makers collection. I really do enjoy these little palettes. They're so good for creative makeup, and I use them quite a bit when I'm doing like a big look. I'm gonna keep this palette, and this palette and get rid of this one right here. I also have this one from Makeup Revolution. I've been using this one lately. I actually used this one for like doing a butter yellow under eyes. It was so freaking cute. I honestly want to use this up some more because I have not gotten a lot of use out of it, so I'm gonna keep this one for now. I mean, look at those shades, so pretty. And then these are probably like all of my oldest ones right in here. Yeah, it's so hard for me because honestly I use these the most, but I really need to reorder some from Amazon or something like that. This one I'm definitely gonna keep because there's a lot of shades in here that I can still use up. This is the CC Beauty one. I believe you can get it on Amazon. It's like 36 shades. This one is so freaking nice. I love the pastels in here. I use those ones the most, I would say. But it's got metallics, pastels, neons, like a little bit of everything that you need. So freaking good. Definitely keeping. This one is also a CC Beauty one. This one I've had for even longer than the one that I just showed you guys. It's really freaking old. I'm gonna go ahead and toss this one. And then I have this Wiz Me one right here. This one is not too old, and she looks like she's got a lot of shades I could still use up, so I'll keep this one for now. And this Athena one is getting pretty freaking old. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it is getting old. But there is still some really pretty shades in there that I'm debating on keeping it. Let me look at this La Luna one. This one's getting really, really old as well. Yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of this La Luna one, and I'll keep this Athena one for right now. If I do go on Amazon and repurchase these, then I will be getting rid of these because I just want to keep them on hand in case I need them. Okay, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and wipe down this drawer one more time and organize it real quick, and then I'll show you everything that I'm keeping and everything that I'm getting rid of. I feel like we did a really good job today. Alrighty, beauties, look how freaking good we did today. This is insane. Like, this makes me feel so much better. Obviously, this is still way too much foundation. I don't need all of this, but I do like to switch it up every now and then. So I am so freaking happy with how this drawer looks. Yes, ma'am. Here is everything I am literally getting rid of. This is so good. I feel like this is the best declutter we've had so far. I mean, I did get rid of probably, I would say about 40% of my lipstick drawer, but I would say we've done about 60, maybe even 70% of my foundation drawer. This is like so freaking good, way more than half, and I am proud. I am so proud. Not all this foundation is gonna go to waste though. The stuff that is still like in date and good, I'll let like my family go through, my friends, good things like that. If they want anything, they can have it. And then some of this stuff is gonna go straight in the trash because it is expired, unfortunately. Anyways, y'all, I had so much freaking fun decluttering with y'all today. I am glad to be getting back to the YouTube videos. Last week was a little crazy because I was trying to get a bunch of Valentine's Day looks done for like TikTok and things like that, and those kind of looks kind of take up a little bit of time, so I didn't really have time to do like YouTube videos and good things like that. And also my uncle from Maine came down to visit. It was so good. It was so good to freaking see him, y'all. I do not get to go to Maine as often as I would like to, so whenever the family from Maine is actually down here, you best believe I'm going to take my time out to see them, okay? Anyways, I hope you beauties have been having an amazing February. I do have a bunch of other YouTube videos lined up, a bunch of ideas. It's just like me sitting down and actually executing them, but I will be having something very exciting coming later this week that I have been planning for a while, and it's definitely a music and makeup, and if you know, you freaking know what's coming out this week. Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling now. If you did enjoy this video and you want to let me know, make sure that you give it a big thumbs up and leave me the pink heart emoji in the comments if you stayed here to the end. I love you beauties so freaking much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.